Today we are watching another video by Let's Game It Out. It's called I Made a Water Park with a 0% Survival Rate, Planet Coaster 2. And let me just say I am so excited to go on his water park rides because that 0% survival rate is looking mighty tasty, you know? It's a Sunday. Monday's tomorrow. The worst day of the week.
Hey there, it's Josh. Welcome back to Let's Game It Out.
Hi, Josh.
We're playing some Planet Coaster 2 today. Oh my goodness. In fact, this whole video is sponsored by Frontier Developments that makes the game. Because they want to show off a brand new...
Is this made by the same people who made the zoo game that he played where he rained dead animal corpses on top of all of his patrons? Yes? Okay. Nice.
Feature that they knew I would love, and you will too. New flume behaviors. Basically these things. You toggle on the new option, and you get some fun new...
Sorry, I have to talk a lot. You know how it is. I always really liked playing Minecraft, and every single time that I played Minecraft, I would make a water park. I don't know why, it's like my quintessential, This is like my quintessential favorite thing to do in Minecraft. So... honestly, yeah, I have a PhD in yapping. Honestly, this is gonna scratch the itch for me that I always get when I play Minecraft.
Behaviors. Like if the flume has too sharp of angles or is going too fast, the guests will now be launched off of them. So if you see this and you're like, boy howdy, I need this, there's a linky in the description that you can click and it'll tell you everything you need to know to get started. Here's our starting area. Look at these excited people running to the entrance like, yay, let's do this. Aww. Sorry to ruin your first and only date, but there's no park yet. Have fun on the 9-hour bus ride home while you sit amongst the cargo. Alright, so anyway, so we can show off the flumes, this is mostly going to be a water park. But first things first, we're going to extend the park entrance. Let's see, let's move it like all the way out here. Yes, that should be good. Now, I've done a little trick like this before, because what I've learned in Planet Coaster and Planet Zoo is that they will walk any distance required to get to the entrance. So what I mean to say is if we make the path complicated, they will have no choice but to walk the entire distance just to get to the entrance. It's not even a maze, really, because...
Is it good that he does this? Like, okay, so is this game like statistic based? So like the amount of time that people spend in your water park, the better it is? Is that why he does this? Not really. No, he just does it to be a jerk. Okay, good. Okay. Listen, these NPCs, they deserve it. They spend all day being naughty, okay? Just for torture. I think they deserve it. The NPCs have been very naughty lately, okay?
The maze denotes choice, and in this, they just have to walk the full path. And it's not just to be as annoying as possible, although that never hurts. It's because over here in the sandbox settings, I found something wonderful. I don't know how I didn't see this before in guest settings, but boy am I excited to turn on this option. Sunburns. Yes, get sunburned when exposed to sunlight without shade. Well, that's gonna be a great big yes. And this sunburn multiplier, as high as it'll go. Now, my hope is all these people going on this great big trek to the entrance are gonna find themselves brutally sunburned by the end. So fingers crossed that this works. Oh yeah, it's happening. Everyone's sick of the sun. People are trying to hold their arms away from their bodies because everything is burned and hurts. Surfs up ultraviolet rays from the sun. Don't worry, we'll help them out. Surely this water jet will help, right? Like if we just take these things, maybe just a whole line of them. If the effect is subdued, I want to make sure we can see it. Okay, let's see how this does. There you go. Cool off a little. It didn't change how miserable they are, though. And I don't see why I wouldn't just add some more. Rotate them to the side. And there we go. I'm sure this will be really soothing on your sunburn. Honestly, a better implementation is probably in front of the entrances to the bus. It's probably better this way because then people literally know what they're walking into. Wait a minute, why am I thinking so small? There's fire stuff we can add. There we go, that seems like a good compromise, right? And now the grid of water is gonna feel nice and cleansing. Oh, to be a simple tourist. Unconcerned about the flames side of your face. Don't worry, a sunburn awaits you. And while we wait for all these losers to venture over there, we can look at some new scenery pieces that have arrived. Specifically, the Western theme. Yeehaw! For example, we got this cowboy tipping his hat. Yes, we'll just put this animatronic fella right here. Top of the morning to you, stranger. I think that's what cowboys say. You know, people don't seem impressed, and I feel like they should be. I even gave him stylish new colors, and nobody cares.
I do like the
well, that's
purple.
okay. I've got some ideas. There's an entire category for
ascot is very
animatronic stuff,
fashionable.
which of course has all of our cowboy friends, but also some other cool stuff, like this moving platform, which, let's see, how does this thing work? Okay, yeah, this thing just goes
They're
back
not
and
even
forth
in the
over
water
and over
park
again,
yet.
which means now all we need to do is take this guy, move him over here onto this. Yeah, there we go.
They're
Watch
not
out or I'll
even
hit
in
you
the
with
water
my
park yet.
platform. Wait, hang on a second.
And
Can
he's
I add one
already
of these
torturing
things
them.
like to this other thing, and then just add another cowboy on top of that? You sure can. Look at this. We've got two things moving at the same time. And I know all you jackasses aren't impressed, but just you wait. Get ready for Cowboy Central. Well, welcome back. I added a couple of things. I didn't go too big because I need to make sure this works. Ah, yes, good. The nauseating cowboy experience. And that's cool and all, but I think we went too big this time and it's too hard to follow. Luckily, I think we can take that same principle and do something else. Yes, perfect start. And then let's attach some scenery to it. Yep, just what we're looking for. And now we'll add some other cowboys, which are gonna aim upwards like this at an angle, and duplicate them again, so there's 4, and then duplicate more. Oh, yeah, there we go. Now we don't need this guy in the middle. Now that these guys can spin on their own, you can probably see where this is going, right? Of course you can.
We should make Disneyland hire this guy. We should make Disneyland hire this guy and and see what they come up with.
Oh, my cowboys runneth over. And there we go. A nice cowboy tornado. Or maybe it's a bunch of cupcakes. Who's really
It
to
looks
say?
like
What the
ants.
hell? Aren't you guys impressed by my Western theme? Oh, sorry. Are you too sunburned to care? How about if there's more of them? Buckle up. We're going all in. Oh,
How
yeah,
is
now we're
your game-
talking. The frame rate is
Yeah.
absolutely
I was
loving
gonna
this.
say.
I guess you only need so many cowboy tornadoes to destroy the frame rate. Yeehaw indeed. Okay, it looks like this might have been too much. So let's reduce it back down to just the one so we can have our frame rate back. There we go. Back to sanity. And luckily, everybody going through the park now is nice and properly sunburned. So I guess it's time we headed back over to the
Can you
actual
finally give
proper
them a water
entrance
park,
and built out
please?
something for people to do. That means it's flumes time.
Yes!
To demonstrate how this works, we're going to build a quick little...
I haven't been to a water park. I think the last time I was to a water park, I was like 13 years old. It has been so long since I've been to a water park, and I want to go to one so bad. I want to go to an adult water park. I don't want to go to one that has kids in it. And I want to go on the lazy river. And I want to go on one of those ones that has the tubes, and you go down it, and it's like a big donut that you swirl around in. I want to go to one so bad. My water park has conveyor belts in it, like that you stand on. I don't know. I don't want to go to a water park that's full of kids. Adult water park sounds sus. The boat then shoots up and flings you. Damn. Actually, you know what? No. When I went to the UK, it wasn't really it's not a water park. The UK, I didn't go to a water park, but I went to Thorpe Park, and they had like a one where you sit in like these little boats, and it takes you through like a river, I guess. Like, it's not on a track or anything. You just kind of go with the flow. But it was really cool. It was really fun. The circle two boats, yeah. Adult water park sounds like you'd have little places where there are random spankings. What the hell? No! I just mean like a water park, but it's full of adults, so there's no like annoying kids running around, and you can drink as much alcohol as you want. And like, I don't know, maybe some like more private areas, you know? Don't spank me! What the hell?
little water slide thingy. So here we've got our platform and our opening, and we'll build a quick little thing to explain how this all works. Okay, that should about do the trick. Here's what we're dealing with.
Pink.
Inner tube comes out of there and then does a bunch of twirly things right here.
This
Before
looks
going
kinda
down this
scary.
really weird twirly, you know, let me just show you. Luckily, we have a test ride button, which we need to do anyway, or else they won't let us open the ride. You know, to test for safety. Oh, but the first thing we're gonna do is make sure to turn off enhanced guest flume behaviors so that we can see what it used to look like. So first, the pain train leaves the station. in. Slides on
Enhanced?
down this thingamabob. And then honestly, it has a really nice time. I especially love how when it comes down
my
this side,
God.
it basically hugs that rail before doing this absolutely impossible bunch of stuff and then making it safely to the bottom, you know, to die. But I think we can all agree, right, that this feels unrealistically safe. Now let's turn those enhanced behaviors back on. Buckle up, test dummies, you're on. Let's see how you deal with all of these twirls.
What's the enhanced?
Oh no. And therein lies the beauty of the enhanced flume behavior. Lovely added realism, more chances of death. Well, I've seen all I need to see. Let's add an entrance and then
Guys, I
open
wanna
this
play
ride.
this
Oh, and
game.
we also need to add some of these changing rooms. Otherwise, I don't think people will use it at all. All right, come on in. Wait, why are you turning around? All right, let's take a look at what you're complaining about. I've been out in the sun too much. I need to find sun cream. Sun cream? What in the European way of talking about sunblock is that? Anyway, easy solution, maybe. I believe guest services here will sell sunblock. Well, it must be working. Everyone's entering the park. Have a good time, sucker. What a glorious racket. Force them to walk all this way and then make them buy sunblock from me, even though that won't stop the pain right now. And now it's time for a fun, safe water slide. I mean, once you walk up all these steps barefoot. Don't worry, it's not that many flights. Hello, and welcome to... Oh,
This
wow, you're
looks
too
like
excited
fun.
for that. Good luck. We have no safety
I don't wanna hurt
standards. Hope you
people,
signed the
though.
death waiver. Oh, yeah. It's just as good as we hoped
Why do
it
they
would
keep
be.
going
This
down
guy just
it?
holding on for dear life, hoping there's an end in sight. Don't worry, have some nice soft grass. Or just die at the end of the slide, that's fine. I'm just kidding, he's fine. I mean, fine-ish. For one, he's stuck and scared. Okay, hang on, let's adjust this ride a little bit. Let's shorten it and then make it go straight down. And then we'll add in a nice big chasm. Yes, that should be just fine. Okay, let's see how the new thing looks. Step 1, go ahead and die. Step 2, whoever's left, relocate to your new home. Bye! I'm just happy that people are so willing to trust my work. Oh no, that person's stuck in the scenery. Oh, the humanity. Whatever, they all end up in the same place anyway. All right, hang on a second. I have so many questions that can only be answered with another ride. Like, okay, let's say we start our flume here. And then we have it go down and down and down, down, down. And then it levels out for a big launch straight back up. And I'm hoping people will fly in the air, but then land back on the track. Hey, wait, why is no one coming up to ride this ride? What are you, crybabies, scared? Get in those changing rooms and then climb up like a bajillion flights of stairs. It's for science. Oh, you know what?
They
I
should have
completely forgot.
elevators.
Sometimes you build rides and this
escalators.
happens. Your ride exceeds G-force limits. And
Actually, I bet you would not be able to have escalators because of the people not wearing shoes and if their toes get stuck in the escalators. I guess that's why there's no escalators on water parks. But honestly, the idea of like having stairs is also not very great though because people... Hi, Lloyd. People slip and fall all the time because still they're not wearing shoes. I think an elevator is the best choice. I'm scared of escalators, yeah. Maybe water plus machinery is the real reason. Yeah, no, that makes sense. But also, I think using an escalator with your little tootsies out is not a great idea. It might just be because escalators run on electricity and the water park kind of has a bunch of water, so you know. I mean, maybe, but I think there's a way that you could make an escalator like fairly not affected by water. It's just a bunch of gears on the inside of it. You could take the electronic parts somewhere that isn't going to get affected by the water. They should tame giant eagles to carry people up to the top. Perfect. Oh my god. Did you guys know that cows can't go down stairs? They don't have kneecaps that allow them to do that. Do you know that? Go ahead, look it up. Cows can't go downstairs. It's true.
And then everyone's like, man, I don't want to pass out and die on your theme park ride. So first things first, back into testing mode, let's find the pain point. And something tells me it's this curve right here. Yes, the one that launches you into the air. Oh, but don't rely on me. Just look at the data. All these things kind of look whatever until we hit this little scoop, and then our vertical G-force goes out of control. I mean, this should be easy. We just need to fool them into going airborne. So we'll just get rid of all this. So instead, this time we'll just have it go straight down like that. And then it's going to do a quick scoop up before before going back down again. Basically, I want to see if people will hit this little hump, get a little airborne, but then land back down and continue the ride. And all I can tell you is all the live data didn't give a warning this time. Good enough for me. It's time to open the ride. There we go.
Nice.
That's the spirit. See, these two believe in the ride now. It's also a one-person ride, so one of these people is gonna have to watch the other one die. So long, loving wife of mine. This is just how I want to remember you.
There's no end to it, is there?
Okay, well now we know. The moment they hit this little bump, it's a little too much for them. Okay, well wait, how about I go ahead and just back all this up? Uh-oh, what's gonna happen to this person? I guess let's find out. Oh, he just falls to his death. Okay. Actually, wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Before I change this thing a whole bunch, kind of wonder something. If we take like one of these wall pieces and we just try to position it like in the way, will people rebound off this thing or will they just go right through it? And just to give some context, if we turned off these enhanced guest flume behaviors, here's how that would go. The person would go right up to it and just slide right through. RIP actual physics. But with these behaviors back on, oh, what's this, a live volunteer? Oh, you shouldn't have.
Oh,
Good luck. Oh. And I'm pretty sure for this to work, they already have to be airborne. Like if I put another one close by like this, then as you can see, they just sail right through it. And then have a concussion moments later. Okay, well that's really exciting news for me because I have an idea. First, we reduce it back to this, because now things go predictably airborne again, which properly sets us up for our next experiment. You know what this is that we're building right here? Why, it's a roller coaster. And my hope is that we can use this thing to catch people out of midair. Oh, but first we gotta properly build the thing. Okay, first things first, let's aim this thing straight down, and then we'll aim it back up like this. Okay, if I did my job right, we should be able to use this roller coaster to scoop people right off of the water slide. All right, test number 1. Fingers crossed, let's do this. Oh, tough break. And then when the thing explodes, oh, even more excitement. But really, this looks pretty good. I don't think we can get closer than this for scooping people as they go airborne. And now to add someone over on this side, and fingers crossed. Oh, I guess it just takes the inner tube with it, huh? Okay, let's try something else instead. I forgot that on roller coasters, we can do something called attached scenery, where we can take any of these items and just attach them straight up to the coaster. You know, it's supposed to be so you can do cool stuff, like put this little fighter jet thing on the front. Yeah, but that's not what we're gonna use it for. I'm gonna grab something tall and flat like this brick wall, and we're gonna see if we can attach it to the front of our car like this. Yes, there we go. Maybe this'll do better.
What the
well, that was interesting. You know, I feel like weird things happen to the physics when it flies off the track. So instead of putting it too close in front, maybe if we put it like way out here. I know this doesn't make much sense, but whatever. If it works, it works. All right, it looks like this won't work, but we should really test it on a live person first.
That's a child!
Well, I guess that confirms it. As far as I can tell, it looks like you can't smack people out of the air
At
with
least
a
they
roller
get stuck on the
coaster.
tracks like that. They're lucky.
Benefit, these people can knock each other off, even if the roller coaster can't. Oh, it's a good thing your face caught your fall. But don't worry, there's other things we can try. We'll go ahead and store this one away for now, and we'll go back to focusing on this guy. I'm still confident we can make it work.
There's a lot of people that want to go on that one.
Vision I'm expecting, we need to build more flumes. First things first is we need to extend this out. I don't know how many flumes we can have at once, but we're about to find out. Well, looks like it can handle quite a few. Now's the part where I need to build them all out. So hold, please. Okay, it's been a couple hours and I've made a bunch of stuff. Every single flume is connected now. As you can see, there's a lot of test activity going on, because after all, there's a lot of flumes. Oh, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let me give you the tour. Here it is, the end. And by that, I mean it is a colossal, horrific mess. Okay, there's probably a little more to it, but this is pretty much the long and the short of it. You pick your favorite flume, and then you go for an exciting journey. And if you're real unlucky, you'll be going through it backwards. But at least you can see all the other stuff out the weird prison-like grating system. Actually, the grating does have a purpose. Or I mean, kinda. It's more there to protect the rider, because they're actually flying through this thing pretty fast, on account of this jet stream of water pushing them faster and faster uphill, which is how we're able to do these really long climbs. Honestly, it's kind of great to just watch. It has that satisfactory feel to it. Anyway, the journey doesn't end with just a bunch of climbing pipes. They have to come out of somewhere. And come out of somewhere they do. Oh no. There they all go. That's right, every single one of these just offloads
those inner tubes look like peach gummy rings. It just looks like it's raining peach gummy rings.
right onto the ground. It's like we're pouring ourselves a bowl of Cheerios. It doesn't stop there, though. I'm not that cruel. I wouldn't let these people just fall to their death. Behold! My sorta obstacle course. I'm sorry if this hurts
This is
your
not
eyes.
an
There's a lot of
obstacle
moving
course.
parts. Basically, there's a bunch of these big spinning things, but as you can see, unlike our roller coaster, bodies do bounce off these things. So basically, people just need to make it through these yellow ones, and then also through these pink ones, and then also through these blue ones. And if you're still in the right position after all that, then they better hope that luck smiles on them and puts them in this little pool right here. Because if they don't make it into the pool, it is a long way down. But hey, small chance of living, right? But enough of that. Let's open this up to actual people. I genuinely can't believe there's people opting to do this. Can they not see all that's happening over there? Well, whatever. Maybe that's part of the fun. Surely this is on someone's bucket list. Oh my goodness, you're the first two up here and you have so many choices. Which one are you gonna go for? Okay, she's going there and you're hoping to never see her again, I guess. Well, good luck. And this is what we see this guy go through. Well, surely this looks like it could be fun. We're not dead yet. And after all, we've got some breakneck speeds going on before, here we get to the end. Well, thank God this guy put on a GoPro so we could experience his journey with him. Oh, he made it through the first two layers. Oh, but he's stuck on the blue. Wait. Aw. Better luck next lifetime. I'm glad that as he fell to his death, he made sure to give us the thumbs up. Oh, and don't worry, he's not the only one. See, you're gonna have some friends wherever you're going. Well, the bigger question I have is, while people are falling like this, will anybody make it into the pool? Oh, that was so close. I think it might actually happen. Well, I've been sitting here for hours waiting to see if anyone would make it, and the answer is no. No one has made it into the water. I guess everybody just dies. And that's how the new water flumes work.
You should
I want
give
to
it
thank
like 1 or
Frontier
2.
Developments again for sponsoring this entire video. Planet Coaster 2's gotten tons of updates since it first came out, so if you're thinking of checking it out for yourself, there's never been a better time. And you can find a linky to the game in the description. So I hope you had fun. I know I did. And I'll see you next time.
Guys, I might want to play that game. I might want to play that game. It looks so cool. Planet Coaster 2. Should I play it? It looks really cool. I wouldn't, okay, but I know that I'm like kind of evil, but I wouldn't play it like evilly though. I would be a nice bear.